Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 39 of Europa Universalis IV as Ming. We are currently at war with Russia and I have to say the war's actually going quite well at the moment. I am being extra careful however because Russia's army is milling around somewhere and I'm not entirely certain where it is. So I want to make sure that my armies stay relatively close together. So that if they do decide to attack me, hopefully I can pounce on their army quickly. I don't really want my army all getting separated, so I really want to be careful there. Which province did we just grab? Did we grab that one already? That was nice and quick. So I'm just running around here and going to try and grab a few provinces from them, if possible. We could even end up giving ourselves a border with the Ottomans here. This could be quite interesting. We are actually working on one of their forts. That is fine. I am going to keep pushing forwards with some of the troops that we have down here. Because right, there's an army down there to the south. So let's start working our way down here so that we might jump on them. I'm not too sure where they're heading. It's quite possible that they're just unsieging. Or it may be that they're going to try and come back and get into our own territory. I don't think that's the case. So we're going to go down there. I mean, they've probably got another army somewhere. I'm sure they do have more men than this. I just don't know exactly how many they have. They do seem to be continuing to move. The Pope is no longer infallible. He has proclaimed that colonial Mexico is the sole domain of Spain. Interesting. Right, so where are you actually heading? You're heading down to there. Which is interesting. I'm going to see if we can just sort of get them sort of blocked in. Now, it could be that they're just trying to lure me away and they've got another army sort of up here somewhere. So that's something that I do have to be sort of aware of. Let's start marching down in this direction with all of you guys. I'd be much happier if we were able to deal with this potential attack that might be coming in here. Let's go and start moving up this way, just because I think they're going to try and chase around me. We can take military tech, which we probably should. Give us better cannons, give us improved flanking range, and a bit more combat width. Other than that, it's not terribly useful, but anything that gives you a slight improvement is better. We will improve the cannons. We'll take a small morale hit while we do that, but that's not too much to worry about, really. So what I want to try and do, if possible, is just sort of trap these guys in here. They can get around, of course. They can go around in this direction, so that's fine. But we are going to all march in here. I'm going to move this guy back up here, actually, just in case. This is the guy with the mercenary, so he actually should probably be the one down here doing the fighting, but... Where are you heading? You're going that way around. Are you going to try and unsiege stuff? Truce with Yeren and Apache has ended. We may have to put on hold our plans to go and attack Japan. Because I've got a feeling we're going to be quite overextended after this war. Yeah, they're still moving off. Let's go ahead and sort of siege up here. I'll try and, if I can block them all down in this island, I'll be fine with that. We can sort of try and force them to come and fight me, as it were. Obviously, I'm not going to go and cross the strait to get them, but I'll just want to put them in a bad position. We have gained a fort, which is nice. Might as well go and take Nenets. It's really easy to get. There's no fort next to it as far as I can tell. So we do want to try and go and get on Moscow as quickly as possible. So let's just start making inroads. Got Mongolia here with us as well. Just using these guys to try and siege up a few bits and pieces as we go. I wonder if they are going to try and cross the strait and get to me. They'd be pretty stupid if they did, but they might try it. I'm sure they do have more armies than that, so we can purchase an ability. And we can see our splendor there. Absolutionism, there it is. So governments can become more absolute in this era, giving greater control of the era. The following effects of your absolution in this age. Better harsh treatment, better increased stability. Better increase autonomy, +1 per 20 development. Strengthen government +2. Cheaper debased currency, accept rebel demands, reduce war exhaustion. Okay, what do we want to take? So, Edict of Absolutionism, monthly devastation decrease. Change rival costs, well, we're not really doing that an awful lot. Fort maintenance on border with rivals. We don't really have many forts on borders with rivals. Autonomy change cooldown, harsh treatment cost, administrative efficiency, or yearly absolutionism. Both of these are going to be good, I think. But I'm going to take the administrative efficiency. That's basically 5% off anything that we have to spend admin points on. So that's sort of... Right, you are actually attacking down here now. And you are going to come in and offer support. You are going to come down this way as well. They are committed. Yep, they are locked in. Fortunately, it's going to take you a little bit longer to get there than I would like, but we will have some reinforcements to throw in. So the fight should keep going long enough. That's if I stop rolling back-to-back zeros. And we did, in fact, win that battle. So let's go and start taking you north. Now, I'm guessing that I can't get to there. No, I can't. So we'll move up there. So we'll start spreading out again and grabbing some more of these provinces. Not too sure where their army's going to disappear to. Obviously, it's going to run away somewhere to lick its wounds. Yeah, you're the most injured one, so you should probably stay down here. A colony has become self-sustaining. So let's go and deal with that one. Was that this one here? Yes, it was. Should that not have become part of Ming, Mexico? I'm fairly certain it should have. Where are we? It's the colonial and trade regions. Yep, it's colonial Mexico. Interesting. So the question is now, do I bring one of them back? Well, I did say I wanted to go and colonize these, actually. So let's go and... Oh, we don't have a colonist to send. Yeah, there we go. Now we can send the colonist. Maybe I was just a little bit too quick. Yeah, it's become part of colonial Mexico now. That was just me being too quick for my own good there. So let's go back over here. We've got two guys stood on this one tile, which we do not want. So let's go and start sort of spreading out down here. We need to sort of try and keep our eye on that army. I'm not sure where it went. Did I not tell you? Oh, that's Wasteland. Of course it is. So let's move over here. Right, their army's over there. They're still white flagged. They're actually... Oh, wow. Mongolia's actually here on Muscovy. On Moscow. Sorry, I'll get it right in a second. So let's go and start moving some of these guys forwards. Already on 43% war score. Let's go and take what we can down here. We'll start moving you up. Get as much occupation with them as we can. We've still got our manpower. So let's move you forwards. We might also go over there and take Yaroslav. So something I'm keeping in mind. We've got these. So you start going that way. And we might go down there and just try and take out Crimea, basically. Really, you can't move to there because you're blocked by Moscow. Right, well now you're not. So Moscow has fallen. Again, we don't want to split the armies up too much here. So I might even just grab you and take you back up to the front here. Just in case Russia's army comes back. We can take a tech, which is Diplo. We are behind on Diplo, so let's go ahead and take that straight away. So 63% war score. They're on low enthusiasm, which makes sense, of course, because they've lost their capital at this point. But if we can get a few more forts down, that'll be fantastic. Let's just move you in over there. We can now move down and siege out Crimea. That'll be another fort. forts are always good for us. I'm just going to use this little sort of damage stack to go around and do the occupations down here. Because that'll give them... Ah, right, okay, you guys have actually managed to get in behind me, which is something I don't appreciate. Can I get an army over there quickly enough to actually do anything? Got the mercenary army over there, which could help out. Now, where are you actually heading? Kazan, you're heading south. So we're going to try and get in behind them if we can. I don't know where they're going to try and head to exactly. They may just be trying to stick around in Kazan. They're just standing there at the moment, actually. Let's move you into there. Managed to do a conversion. That did decrease harmony, so we don't want to do that too much. Let's get you back over here as a backup plan. Let's keep sieging stuff with you. Obviously, this is a fort, so it will take some time for it to fall. That said... Right, let's go ahead and get in here. You're going to arrive on the 19th of March. You're going to arrive on the 9th of March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to arrive on the 19th of March. You're going to arrive on the 18th of March. One more date. Now you should both arrive on the 19th. There we go. So both armies will get there at the same time. We should be the defender because we control the fort. They get a couple of good rolls. We both roll zeros, but we inevitably won the battle. Royal marriage with Jiangsu has ended. That's fine. Let's go and just split these guys up and use them to do a little bit of capturing now. Jiangsu, is it worth taking them out? I mean, how are we doing on mandates at the moment? We are... I mean, obviously we're capped. We're still doing quite well. I don't even think we are currently allied. Tributary. They are a tributary. So we'd have to break that, and then that means we'd be in a truce again anyway. So I think they're actually okay like that. I'm not too bothered about Russia attacking me anymore. So I think I might go and... Do I want to turn my forts off? Nah, we'll leave them on. We're getting plenty of money, and it's giving us army tradition, so we might as well just leave them be. So let's again carry on sieging. Mongolia are working on Novgorod over there. Their army is disappearing off. They're running out of places to go and hide. Got another self-sustaining colony, which is this one. Excellent. And I might just carry on working my way around here and just try and sort of... Well, it's a long way to go to join all of this up, but I might give it a go. Try and help them out with it as far as possible. As far as we can go. Did we not send... Yeah, you're just going to take ages to get there, that's all. Okay, that's fine. That's the siege of Yaroslavl over. 76%. Of course, they've still got Pskov over here as well. Okay, we're gaining a lot of occupations. I get it. Let's march you over behind their army, because you're the mercenary group, and you're the one that has one of the leaders as well. You guys are still grabbing stuff down here. That's fine. You're still working on that fort. That's fine. Now, will they go over here and try and attack Mongolia? I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, they don't really have the numbers to make that work. So I'm not too sure. I mean, they're no longer retreating. They are actually actively marching. They are indeed actually trying to attack Mongolia. That is very interesting. We'll just go in there and help them. Mongolia has a better general. Mongolia's got almost 50% more men. Mongolia controls the fort, or at least we control the fort, which means we're the defender. Yeah, I was going to say, there wasn't really any way that was going to end in Russia's favour. Oh, we'll take some more siege ability here, actually. That'll be very useful for us. Now, where is that army going to try and split off to now? I very much doubt we can catch them out anywhere. And they're going all the way up here. Can I grab you? Yes, I can. We have a leader. We've got mercenaries. We're almost fully reinforced here. So that should be another fight easily in our favour, even with the terrain penalty. And all we lost was some mercenaries, so that's just cost us a little bit of money, nothing else really. Well, Russia already want to surrender, which is nice. Let's keep grabbing stuff, watching where that army goes. We've got Crimea now as well. Might as well go and grab the rest of these while we're down here. Now the question's going to be, what do I take? Russia is a big nation. We could try and split them up, but as they seem to be quite easy to pick on, I'm just tempted to just wait, really. I guess we're not going to get any better war score than that unless I want 100% siege, which I can't really be bothered to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about piecing. Well, first of all, before we talk about piecing out, question is, do we still have any overextension? No, we don't. That's good. So we'll go and talk about piecing out with them. We probably want to grab as much as we can, really. Now, which was the one that we had the... yeah, that was the one that we actually had the mission for. Let's grab anything that we can that's coastal. Let's start chopping them up a bit at the top here as well. It's a lot of admin points to core all of this, but... that'll be 117%. Brunei and Yeren wouldn't like me much for doing that. I don't really care about Yeren. Don't really care about Brunei. It's only 80.7% overextension, which means we could potentially take some more. That's 100% war score. They would accept. It still doesn't give me that much overextension, but it makes us a lot bigger. It takes a massive chunk out of Russia. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. Let's watch the map change. Ming is now absolutely colossal. Okay, so... got a lot of armies over here now that we need to bring back. Because we need to make sure we are sat on a fair few of these provinces. Move you up here as well. And you're the mercenaries. Let's get you back into central Ming. We've not really got many troops in Ming proper. Let's just go ahead and turn the forts off. And how much money are we making? We're making a lot of money even with the forts on, but we've got a ton of coring to do. I wish there was a core all button. That'd be fantastic. Make it happen, Paradox. Okay, so let's get working on that. We have negative Diplo power. That's great. Colonize somewhere. Reduce overextension. Yeah, well, let's go and work on that one. Because, you know, we are working on that one. So, what do we still have over here? This is a light. Should you not be with the transport fleet? Why do I have one random light ship here? Did I create it? There's no exploring that I need to do, so I'm not sure why I created that one. You might as well just go and protect trade then. Join up with the existing trade fleet. At least you should do. So that's not a problem. Who is this? This is an alliance offer from Lunar, which we probably won't take. I might still think about wiping out Korea. We do still have a truce with them. We've lost an advisor. Luckily, we can afford another. That's our Diplo guy. More colonial range. Not really all that useful, but we definitely want to keep the +3 guy, especially while we are in the negatives. I don't really want to change my focus at the moment, even though we are losing out a little bit on Diplo, because we are still using that colonial expansion thing. Actually, let's have a look at our tech. We're ahead of time on everything. And we have a military idea group. So I think for the time being, actually, we can afford to focus on Diplo and just balance everything out a little bit more. So we'll go ahead and do that, especially as we're running a Diplo policy. So that'll help out. We've still got plenty of troops down here ready for the attack on Japan. But we can't really do that until we are able to... take some more land, which is going to be a little while yet. Yeren doesn't like me. We could go ahead and wipe Yeren out. They don't have many provinces left. We don't have a truce with them at the moment either. But taking their land would give me a lot of overextension, so we're definitely going to have to wait on that one. Colony becomes self... Oh, so that was a colony. Right, okay, I hadn't even realised that one. So Russia are actually colonising out here, which again is something that we could do ourselves if we wanted to. We might even want to go and colonise up here at some point, just to try and stop them sneaking around over the top. Sweden is still blobbing out. Denmark has done surprisingly well. England still seems to be non-existent. They might have a colony somewhere in the New World, but certainly they don't seem to have any presence in Europe anymore. Venice is doing particularly well for himself. If they actually managed to take Gauls, they'd have a bit more land over there. Lucia's still surrounded. Papal State is currently getting seized out by Pomerania. France is blobbing out a little bit. So yeah, everyone seems to be doing quite well. We've even got Portuguese Maghreb down here as well. Morocco's being eaten up a little bit. The Songhai are doing well. Congo seems to be sizably large. And of course the Ottomans are an ever-looming threat. What are they doing at the moment? They're actually in an alliance with Afghanistan. What is this one? Ghazi, Kumuk and Tunis. But Russia's our main target for this. Hopefully Mongolia still like us. I think they do. I think we're going to be fine with that. So try and get some of these troops home. Like I said, we're probably going to have quite a bit of unrest. But that is another war over, and I think it was a job well done. Next war will probably be against either Yerevan or Japan. Probably Yerevan. Get Yerevan off the map. And then after Yerevan is off the map, we will then deal with Japan. But I'm going to end the video there, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Ming. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.